one for the people, them. Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. We go move together as one. Oh, it's a leadership, not sacrifice, ordained by God, not by pride. You feel the people, them pain inside. They walk with heart, not height. From Freetown to Kono side, from Metani to Bo we go unite. He ready for defend we right and bring we future bright. He's the unifier, either we go raise we higher. Working for the people, tireless, transform the land, make we feel us. Oh, Dr. Konteh, the unifier, he go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic, for Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we at. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. salon time, as he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as unity. He say no more division again, we go build the peace and reign. He go work for, not for gain. Together we go break the chain. He understand the people cry. He no go ever turn we dry. For APC and for Salon, he ready for sit on that throne. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people, tireless, transform the land, make we feel less. Oh, Dr. Konteh, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic, for Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we at. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. salon time, as he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as unity. We tire for bad image, time for a brand new page. Now you only be go engage. Together we go build this stage. He stand for truth and love, with guidance from above, defending people strong. Together we belong. Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. God ordained you take we higher. For APC and for Salon, now you we trust for bring we home. Yeah, 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 Sierra Leone unite. The unifier. In town, come night. Yeah, yeah. Sierra Leone rise up. This one for the people, them. Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. We go move together as one. Oh, it's a leadership, not sacrifice, ordained by God, not by pride. You feel the people, them pain inside. They walk with heart, not height. From Freetown to Kono side, from Metani to Bo we go unite. He ready for defend we right and bring we future bright. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people, tireless, transform the land, make we feel us. Oh, Dr. Konteh, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic, for Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we at. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. salon time, as he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as unity. He say no more division again, we go build the peace and reign. He go work for, not for gain. Together we go break the chain. He understand the people cry. He no go ever turn we dry. For APC and for Salon, he ready for sit on that throne. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people, tireless, transform the land, make we feel less. Oh, Dr. Konteh, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and bright. Pragmatic for Sierra Leone, he be active. Always make it a priority to join him live on we every Wednesday 9 p.m. salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone assume it. We tire for bad image, time for a brand new page. Now you only be go engage. Together we go build this stage. He stand for truth and love with guidance from above, defending people strong. Together we belong. Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. God ordained you day we hire for APC and for Salon. Now you we trust for bring we home. Sierra Leone unite. The unifier. In town, come night.
Right, family member them, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. It depends on the parts of the world where you day. Of course, this now we always they bring you the good, the bad, and the babala ugly with the happen now the country. Well, I don't want to know or I don't want to say if the babala ugly now it was, but it like say push down the camp and shop, but well. Thank God to get people inside the buffer where you can go peep and can tell Sierra Leoneans them how the society they play inside the buffer. But anyway, that's not how we talk. Today on day we not get plenty talk. The lecturer, I think you know how the people where they inside the buffer, they peep peep, we don't come for can tell we a lot of things them. But all that the way they do for we, as we can try for come and bring other people them where they tell we about things them where they happen, especially things them way we young family members them supposed for no way trade them the Lego babala English them pan them for make them big fool them well like I say for rack them bring them but right now the thing don't make simple now it make we hard it's not ticky one we say no bro it's not foul play not to pass that guy we go you know up that hill no more for go land go for no but it's the happen inside politics. What about our antenna village we on could border them we say no what till we for do we had sit down, we say this all not for benefit. To make sure we come with this program for put up in the most simplest creole. When I done the YouTube look we for ping, you say now deserve an award. Yeah, when I take this award because when they make the business look simple for our people. So if we do all the job they do for you, simple work what you for do. As you get the notification, or for you don't know, they get the notification, you know the time when they come on. Just go on YouTube, hit the like button for me, and share the program for the benefit of other family members. After that one day, just relax, especially to the Wednesday. Relax now you corner for wait today inside the basket where the lecturer they come with inside classroom. Me again, me now Bible like the warrior with the sharpest cutlass from the north.
Fambol dem na kushe una allow me la do. I don't know if na out. Waiting for do. What's kind of version for get today? Gagam office like. Fambol na kushe ornor ardoro riardo kamba.
God is not Libanese style comes.
You know, family latte na you know throughout today I confess to something we I do. You know, when this more grand or then come, and then go sit down, Tamami, Tabajan, begin the shower mother builds praises them, and nearly cry. I nearly cry, bruh. I think this mammy can depend. Who's can see this whole depend so? We just fancy international community. You know, and I vex. I'm not too all been saying. Say nothing no come out from this. But When I finally see this last meeting, inside the ECOWAS, then call the two parties that's involved, APC and that of the government, and then we hear them thing there. If God not be, if not so God been there in charge of my chest na machine been there in charge of her. If I don't scatter, when I hear the things they will line up, I say, wow. And when I finally watch it one by one, I say, so the whole APC get sense. I said the whole APC get sense, family. Then finally we reach to the point where this drama be don't unfold na the social media. The press secretary to Manabio Keke Thomas Sandy, the director of communication, the headmaster for misinformation, Mike Brewer, they all been they come and give me some things them, Edmond Alpha. But the problem now, they not they tell you say Edmond Alpha for come out. It's simple language they use. Let's restructure. And doctor they also can talk. See the documents be they circulate. And waiting come back now they grown family members there. Now at the Macaulay in Sakwan, now the Anti-Corruption Commission. And the simple word when this government use when they ready for pull at the Macaulay, they say, brah, when like the way you work, you don't try for this country. But we want for restructure the ACC.
So you don't see the gamma we are tell you about from the people there.
They say they want for restructure the ACC. So what we go do, brah? Just go on leave force. Say normally, like they tell where they suspend me or they suspend another person. They say, okay, go on leave. You see that they say leave without salary, or that is without pay, or just leave with pay. But they will say go on leave. So when they say go on leave, not to indefinite, you expect say you come back just now. After some time, then they write back Jackie man. They say, Brian, I will say let you go on leave. We don't restructure done. But yeah, we want you now for pack your bag and go. We don't need you again. So when this thing come now, the more grants for them, we didn't come. APC try as best as possible. SLPP they attorney general they say certain word and they not go use them. But then try as best as possible for use that word restructure. But guess what? That they be fend inside the tripartite recommendation. Before they Jackie I today, SLPP don't come out big time statement and say we don't agree. We need to take so the question where they ask today, what will make SLPP the afraid for go into election way full of accountability and full of transparency? Why is it that SLPP they afraid accountable and transparent election? Now because of what Prince Adam tell me the other day say SLPP no ever win election democratically, we go know as time to go. Well, inside the program this evening, and this not to me talk, like Bible I don't say already. We get doctor, we do it inside the program, of course, the APC flag bearer aspirant, we're a doctor, Richard Konteh. Kushesa.
Yes, so Sangwe Pierre, Bible una good evening, family them. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you find yourself at this time of the day, I want to say a gladdy for the again today for can discuss this very important issue they make the rounds all over the world besides Salon people and they. And I'm glad for the today, Sangwe Pierre and Bible.
We say glad to forget you to inside the program, brah. Thank you for joining me like always. Okay,
thank you.
So yeah, let's start the ball rolling. I want to start. I don't know even say for start. Okay, the more grants so they don't come and they don't go. And I go confess again before you face. Me I've been vexed. And I've been saying I don't go make back like that 3 days dialogue. When I knock out nothing back for we. So they are breaking down for we. What happen? Now the more grants so the meeting and how it end. Any good day for Salon people or nothing on no benefit?
No, I think this is not about APC or SLPP.
Mm-hmm.
This now about Sierra Leone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't always talk, say, when we talk about laws, generally,
Mm-hmm.
when we talk about policies, when we talk about regulations where they govern how they do things at the national level with for things Sierra Leone. Because depending on which side you find yourself at any particular point in time, the policies, the laws, the regulations, the way they make can come back for either help you or for haunt you. So therefore, as much as possible, you for try to make the whole process be as balanced as it can possibly be. So for we inside the APC, first of all, I have to make it very clear, say, we already enjoy for boycott. We not see anything enjoyable in boycotting. We not see anything enjoyable in withholding with services. But when they work with them with neighbor, we not believe say they get for be sincere. We not believe say they get for be honest. We not believe say they get for demonstrate integrity. We just believe say everything for them are pauper. So I mean, then clearly then they over provoke APC for make APC before resort to violence. But like I've been talking, I think 2 weeks ago, I said anything where you can achieve through non-violent means, you don't need for resort to violence. So we in the APC, since don't go into the negotiations in 2023 in good faith, since we commit ourselves to those things where we agree upon in October 2023, and we've been expect say we neighbor themselves, then go agree with we and let work together in the interest of Sierra Leone. Every part of the bargain where we suppose for fulfill them. Much to the disappointment of even members. Because it hurt when you don't fight, you don't win an election. Some people don't to line from 4 o'clock in the morning, take their vote, subjected to all types of inhuman treatment. At the end of the day, that victory they can't differ from that. It's painful, but because of love of country, APC bent over backwards and accept, say, in the interest of peace, let's go forward. But let me acknowledge, say, things went wrong. So therefore, under Resolution 3, the Senate will set up this tripartite committee for look into all their half years so that we could then take measures for ensure, say, that it not happen again. Initially, the idea was we go look at the results, we go look at the policies, the regulations, and then we go look at which punitive actions for ensure, say, the one day will be our greatest responsibility for the NTR, make they not do again, make it serve as a deterrent, make they face the full force of the law. But in the usual power way, they refuse for law to talk about results, they refuse for law to talk about punitive action, punishment for the one that will be our greatest responsibility. But they say we can talk about reforms. So we decide for be very prescriptive, noting that in the laws we exist, either in the Constitution or in the Public Elections Act or even in the Political Parties Act, we always get some clauses them were ambiguous. They're open to more than one interpretation. We get some loopholes in the laws where bad people they exploit for doing the wrong thing. So we say, let we go and look at each of these issues and try to make sure, say, we come up with a language or a line of action, we're going to ensure that those things not happen again. So until you carefully read the 80 plus recommendations in the Tripartite Committee report, you will fully appreciate what it is inside it. Because you don't like you can preconceived notions. Now, even inside APC, now people and they appreciate the language what we use inside the Tripartite report. for say a very loaded and a very meaningful, and when implemented, it will help for blocking leakages. So yes, in beyond divergent views in the Tripartite Report, we will say the one that will be our greatest responsibility for go. But in the usual way, they ignore we. Then they go ahead and do what they want for do. But at least we will expect, say, in the spirit of what we don't agree on in the Tripartite Committee, we said we'll go work for 7 months, and we put so much resources into that process. We feel that at least at the minimum, then we'll comply. Then we'll make sure, say, we do the best thing for Sierra Leone. But in the usual way, they don't do it. They take a bill going to Parliament for address some of the legal issues we need for be addressed. But even in that bill, where they can go, they begin doctor the recommendations. So we say for the appointment of the Chief Electoral Commissioner, forget a search and nominating committee, wherein certain institutions then go nominate people to the committee, then change them. Then go put and they say the president now for go inside the institutions there and go pick people then say, now see you have we're going back to what we say we don't want. So when they see say APC don't pick up that thing there and we don't raise alarm about that, then they decide for go back to that law, section 32, where they be don't say it's not good, so law we change her, and then can a parliament for make we can't change her, and then go they back, then they want go use them for can appoint an electoral commissioner. But at least we will be expect say, if I the kind of can do, una not go take again person where una company don't say this person I will not believe her, and we don't give reasons why I will not believe her. Then go take Edmund Alpha. So now we say, okay, well maybe, just maybe, this is not the time for make we bring back at the front burner all of those issues where they don't take to the back burner. Maybe people that know say it don't take this government 21 months from July 2024 where they submit the Tripartite Report to this April. Now don't April it also. It's about 21 months. They not take any concrete steps for ensure say they implement the recommendations we had the report. Because they not be mean for one. They be just the buy time. In their very reports where they publish in March, they say they just don't do 10%. And even the 10% are from just one small sector, the security sector. That make I find it very strange that with all what una say una don't do in terms of reforms in the security sector, one of go out one new law again. One of go out one new bill again for try for can perfect dictatorship inside Sierra Leone and introduce a special force we go can supersede override the military, override the police, some crack squad where their loyalty go just be to the regime in place for keep them in power forever. That is the intention. It's a very, very bad law. And I would hope and pray say Sierra Leoneans could kick against that law because it's very bad for this country. So where we there in this kind of situation, even the tripartite steering committee where they set up, then go, we were supposed to forget equal membership put inside the committee, and we were supposed to want the process together, they kick we out. Even the 3 people there where they put, where they say that from APC, they not allow APC for pick where they want. Then they can't they hand the pick where they want. They like the habit though. But then they pick for people. And they hand pick, then go, nothing not be they happen. So where they can now, they can bring Edmund Alpha as well. Maybe this is the time where we stand. And now use this opportunity for make we address all the other issues will be outstanding. So for people who maybe they feel say the stand where APC take now just about Edmund Alpha. No. Yes, Edmund Alpha is a concern, but for we, it go far beyond Edmund Alpha. We believe say those loopholes where Edmund Alpha they be used for thief the elections, now they will for lock. We believe say prevention is better than cure. And so when we don't succeed for lock all of those holes, then the significance of whoever the chief electoral commissioner will become a bit more diminished. But if you get a very loose legal system, no checks and balances, no stringent measures, then if a bad person there as electoral commissioner, he can use them for misuse anything, for anything. So we go to them with a 10-point plan. Samuel Pierre, they are put up for we the 10-point plan where APC go with to the talks with the government.
All right, could they go ahead and try for convert them because open as word.
Okay. A 10-point plan where we take forward, and I will can't take una through this 10-point plan. Interestingly, the government side accepts the 9. The only one where they say that they go consult on, like the Edmond Alpha issue. But all the other 9, they accept. So when we talk about reforms in the 8-point communique where you people see, when we talk about restructuring and the 8-point plan, you will see waiting at the understanding where we be rich. And you find make we always they take the people along. Because if we not they take the people along, that would make anybody can mislead them. Yeah. So that make me want today for just can take people through the points the way we take, where we discuss, where we agree, and then we will look at the 8 points statement where the moral guarantors they put out and they sign them on we all behalf, because those were decisions where we take unanimously. And these are the spirits behind the tripartite. We always say every decision where we take, we for talk till we get a unanimous understanding on them. And wait till we succeed for do. Now, some of those issues, remember, I've been telling us, say, on page 53 of the report, we've been get those areas of divergence we don't agree on it. This time, we don't bring them forward. And all day, inside this 10-point plan, where we table for discussion. So we don't succeed for put them inside, and they don't accept for make they implement them. So they now will be part of the implementation structure where we get for put in place for ensure say the right thing happen. So this you go read for me, one by one. Then me go explain.
Some seconds. Okay. I hope so I get her well from here. Just some seconds, sir. Okay, so the position and demand, government response and timeline. Number 1, electoral integrity and leadership. Rejection of Edmond Sylvester Alpha as Chief Electoral Commissioner. Some seconds.
This can be the first point.
Yes, now that the council.
Edmond Alpha for both.
Yes, we reject the appointment of Edmond Sylvester Alpha as Chief Electoral Commissioner and demand his removal or resignation in the interest of restoring confidence in the electoral process on the basis of credibility concerns, lack of public trust, risk to electoral integrity. And then the timeline immediately.
Yes. Go to the next one.
Okay. Point number 2, parliamentary oversight of elections. Recommendation 20.
Yes.
Establish a parliamentary oversight committee on electoral matters. Parliament to have an annual debate on the Electoral Commission's annual report submitted under Section 32(12) of the Constitution, mandated to monitor electoral preparedness and reforms. Timeline,
Yes.
April 20.
So this one, they don't
26.
accept. They don't accept for let we implement them. And this committee we then get for set up na parliament will be chaired by the APC.
All right. Number
Number three.
3. Reforms of the implementation framework, high-level oversight. Family members, them, let's just apologize because of it too small. So I will take me time for go time saful. Okay, so now you see I'm number 3. All right, so there we go. Yeah. Number 3, reforms of the implementation framework, high-level oversight. To restore credibility and ensure accountability, the APC demands an immediate restructuring of the implementation process. Establish a high-level oversight mechanism, a 5-member oversight body, 2 representatives from APC, 2 representatives from government, 1 representative from development partners, with a mandate to provide strategic oversight of the steering committee.
Yes. So make I explain this one.
Okay.
As I will tell you, the expectation, if you see where we go now, Bintumani, for the agreement for national unity, we will get equal representation from the government and from APC. When we go to Tripartite Committee, we get equal representation from the 2 sides. When we come now for implement the recommendations, they hijack them. They get now they nominate the chair. They form a steering committee with 9 cabinet ministers, with the chief minister as chair, with all kind institutions the way now government institutions then they overload them. Then just take Abdul Kabo, Yvonne, and Lamtails, forget cosmetic representation, they say now from APC. And this steering committee, it then go ahead again, put together a secretariat for the implementation with no input from the APC. So they do not what they want. They literally just forget say this was a partnership. Now we be supposed to work together. We don't write to the government, write to the chief minister. We even the new chief negotiator don't try for get them for understand, for make them say, hey, listen, we have to work together. And apart from the steering committee, now we also get a higher body. We will get 2 people from APC, 2 from SLPP, 1 from the partners. We go to monitor for ensure say this year go on fire. We don't write, we don't talk, they're not agree. But this time, we don't bring Anka in, they don't approve. We'll get this oversight committee, and then we go restructure the composition of the steering committee, and we'll get equal representation from the government and from the APC, and we go bring in even some other political parties and civil society for come in, let we all work together, because as I say, this is not about APC and SLPP. It is about Sierra Leone. So this time again, they don't agree, they don't accept her, we'll go implement her.
Okay. And then we continue with the rest of the table. With a mandate to provide strategic oversight of the steering committee as envisaged in the... Sir?
Go to 4.
Okay, 4.
Go to 4.
Okay.
Because it's long.
Okay. All right. 4. Just some seconds, family members, them. We're still here. Number 4. Okay. So, point number 4. Commission a team of legal experts, APC and government, for constitutional and legislative reforms. The APC had taken a position on the constitutional amendment, Bill 2025, and shared it with the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. We note that there is a total of 39 legislative, 26 and constitutional 13 reforms contained in the Tripartite Report. Given that the government has delayed the process, we strongly call for the creation of a small bipartisan team of legal experts drawn from the APC and the government to facilitate seamless implementation of legal and constitutional reforms. April 2026.
Yes. So you see, So you see, this one again, we get these reforms. Very, very important. Then they inside the Tripartite Committee report, and some of them, they don't capture them inside the bill, but they not capture all. But we need them. As I tell you, these now the reforms there, we will lock all the loopholes, lock all the corner there, lock all the side there where they hide for do the wrong thing. Understand it? So we don't agree. Say APC go nominate 3 people, DSF go nominate 3 people, and then 6 people there. Now they now go to work closely together for ensure say we fast track the process. APC go submit we own 3 names tomorrow, and we hope say DSF go submit their own 3 names tomorrow, so that the work of that committee will start immediately for fast track the implementation of both the constitutional and legislative arrangements. We go also ensure that they see how some of those administrative recommendations they are also captured.
Okay, so we continue with the rest and we go to point number 5. National peace and electoral security strategy. Given that time has elapsed and the government has failed to commission a tribunal to investigate the death which occurred as a result of the 2018 and 2023 elections, violence in the southeast and other areas of the country, the APC demands that a security architecture is designed to address the security breaches as well as provide assurances on electoral security and sustainable peace. This demand goes beyond the election security recommendation in the Tripartite Report, as we are currently seeing early warning threats coming from high-level government officials that are worrying. Attention is drawn to the following recent and unfortunate comment by President Bio in Bond District, wishing that all APC supporters in Bond shall die early in the morning. The government spokesman and Deputy Information Minister that I want all APC to die, and the chanting of the SLPP chairman, no APC to SLPP supporter. In view of the above early warning threat, we strongly call for a regular meeting of political parties with the security sector led by the Office of National Security, ONS, as a confidence-building mechanism and a forum where peace and election security matters are discussed and dealt with.
Okay, you can stop.
Timeline April 2026.
Yes. This one again, we realize security is very important for elections. But we acknowledge some of the what they would have begin the utter as SLP from SLPP side, it not inspire confidence. Rather, it incites violence. It incites chaos. And we don't want that. We acknowledge the current institutions where they been set up from APC 10 in 2013 for try for ensure there is peace and stability in this country. They know they allow the game for function how they're supposed to function. The involvement of political parties in this process for ensure we get confidence in the whole process. It know they happen. And now, for make matters worse, they even try for force through a bill where we just threaten the peace and stability of this country even further. So therefore, we ask that concrete steps be taken for address the security concerns, including the issue of the bill, and for ensure the political parties that they receive regular briefing from the security entities, and for ensure where there are concerns, they are addressed promptly.
All right, and continue for the way to inside the program. This is a program where now the Unifier Hour right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. We'll continue with the rest of the reading. Today we're in a lecture room in a reading and comprehension. So when you read, you for comprehend. Yeah, in other words, you for take in, you for understand. So now that's the lecture they do for you. So you say, students, you read, and then they explain to a proper one. We continue and we go to point number 6. Point number 6, electoral system reform. The APC rejected the deletion of district block representation and the imposition of full proportional representation as provided for in the constitutional reform bill. We support the retention of first past the post or a mixed electoral system developed through point number 1, board national consultation. Point number 2, parliamentary consensus. Point number 3, adequate civic education. And the APC will oppose any attempt to restructure the electoral system through constitutional amendments without a clear public mandate. Electoral systems derive legitimacy from the consent of the governed, not administrative convenience or partisan advantage.
Okay, so you see, we believe, say, the people therefore get a say in determining which type of electoral system they want. Since we now go for a referendum, if we do go to a consultative process, we say at least they allow Parliament for debate and take a decision. But we, as APC, we say we don't want any system where they deprive people. And we believe, say, the first past the post are the best because it will ensure, say, the people in they elect the representatives. And those people will then be accountable to them. And we believe, say, that the best system were applicable. We not believe in PR because, they take power away from the people. It go vest them in some elite group in the leadership of the political parties for dictate to the people that would have for lead them. We feel say that is not right. So we agree, both parties they agree for say this consultation for take place and let us take this issue to Parliament, let Parliament lead that process. And if you read the Tripartite Committee recommendations they give, there are portions inside. We even talk about ensuring that 2% of the total MPs could be physically challenged. I think 2% back for being youths, and then 30% for being women. So all of those things therefore be taken into consideration when they take a decision on which type of electoral system will best suit we, and we go ensure, say, all of these concerns are taken. We believe, say, even with the first past the post, you can still ensure, say, you get the woman they represented, you get the physically challenged represented, and you get the youths they represented. That is what we believe in, and that is our preference. But with the left and we elected leaders for me to take a decision on that and guide the process. But we hope, say, they will consult broadly with the people. But we own the process and we get to say in that system. We agree for that will happen.
Okay, so we go to point number 7 by God in power. Point number 7, say census credibility concerns. The APC hold that the proposed 2026 census lacks credibility due to point number 1, delay of the constitutionally expected 2025 census. Point number 2, manipulation of timelines linked to electoral boundaries. Point number 3, violation of recommendation 38. We consider this as a serious breach of trust that could compromise future elections. We therefore call for a bipartisan conversation on the handling of census data for electoral purposes. Timeline May 2026.
You see, we in the APC, we always believe, say, census business, not a development issue, not a planning issue, not a resource allocation issue, not a political tool. And therefore, when would they organize census? If we ensure it be credible. It's also an international research tool, an educational tool. So we not believe, say, if we do too much politics by this. However, we do acknowledge, say, we can therefore use census data for do boundary delimitation. So for ensure, say, that happen, now make in recommendation 38, we say that for ensure, say, the census is concluded 2 years before the election, so that they go able to finish them and use the results for do boundary delimitation and what have you. What did they do now for unnecessarily delay the process, and now they can say let me can do it 2026 or 2025. And where they do it now, but then they still they miss the timelines. They still they skew the but the what they do for declare the enumeration areas. In the southeast, they get so many enumeration areas. In the northwest, they get very few enumeration areas for try for lay the foundations for manipulate the process. Then they also now delay the process such that we're not able for use, we might not be able to use the result from this census. But we in the APC believe, say, if they implement the recommendation from the Tripartite Committee, forget a fixed date for elections, and if that date end up for be in November of 2028, we believe so we get enough time for make we finish the census in 2026, and since they're computer-based census, the results will come out within 3 months, and we go still able to use those results for do any delineation of boundaries or whatever purpose they want for use that data for the very elections in 2028. So they can do two things. One thing what we can do, we can introduce a transition clause where go allow for say for this particular election 2028, even if the 2 years not complete, we all they agree. So now we still use the census data from the 2026 census. However, we lost. They say now the most recent decennial census results now we for use. So if they not accept for make we get this type of arrangement, we get a transition clause for allowing for use the census data and hoping that the concerns will not raise about the credibility will be addressed, then the most recent decennial census and the 2015 census. That thing we then do in 2023, we then take the 2015 and the 2021, they add that together, fair average. It's wrong, it's unconstitutional, and it's unheard of anywhere in the world. Because we lost, they say, the most recent decennial census. So we have to use the 2015 census. If not, we then therefore introduce a transition clause for allowing for use the 2026 census, even if it is under 2 years. And we accept for say that get for happen. And another 0.7 day, we accept say if it happen that way.
Okay, family members then. Now this then say, I don't know if I sabi the parable. Yanga dey sleep. Waiting.
Trouble can wake up.
I know it's
Trouble is sleep, Nyanga go wake up.
Voilà. Bible, you try to you know left behind.
I dey study bad.
You know, family members them. You know, and they see some people say, pay enough for the laugh, and they see other people and they say, we neighbor them, they look cool. But family member, let's tell you something. I want to tell thank you to the APC, the Mighty APC platform. We did our Facebook, Mighty APC platform. Let's tell you something about this platform before I continue. Then they do extremely well for the cut small piece them for send out for let we understand. Interestingly, some of the things that we can play, we can get them from them. So I want to stop at this point and honor them, for give them credit and say thank you guys. Una they do extremely well, and una they help we as well for able for break the thing. The latter the latest thing we then just don't pull for we the Mighty APC Facebook platform. Please una can go and follow them if you get interest for know about small things. And because something and they some long program then they you know keep for watch them, but then they take the time they listen them, then cut key word stem where they send out, and that one day really helpful. Thank you very much, guys. I hope I sabuna, but not sabuna, but una they do extremely well. Thank you. Una they do extremely well, I repeat. So let's say una the latest we don't come on do. You know, say when they come to that one the doc, SLPP don't pull a press statement. We will come to that one after done the senti.
Yes. We never deal with that.
Yes, but I want to give you something. This press statement we don't come out so. The same government don't distance themselves from that particular statement. They say when they come to that one day, state you not go on side, you go get for year where the government they distance themselves from that one day. So you go no say APC. Well, la use the word where them plans use. APC them protest or them boycott governance for nothing. They not get nothing. That's what the word that one day. Family member they one day. They say the neighbor then there. Another year video. Neighbor they on a day. Ablant cry about Ablant dance, but I wait for the time for dance. So now wait. So we continue with the rest of the what is smile so for Bible?
We continue.
Lecturer, while you take note of something, sir. Watch Bible and
the last time I was suspended now for too much smiling. They beg for them. I waive the suspension. We don't begin back today.
Lecturer, watch Bible and yai. Bible and yai one go.
No, but lecturer, I not get for suspend me because if they enjoy good lectures, where they enter and they get for go deliver, you know, say when I will pass students, they will get picking in a house. As you can grab here, when they go educate to picking, so I smile because they get good lecture. I get for go deliver.
Okay.
Bible, you win.
It's okay.
Okay, we continue and we go to point number 7. Point number 7 inside the APC then points them we then take to the to this discussion we then take now the table. Point number 7. Priority electoral reforms. Let's see if Naim some seconds from the member.
No, we don't do 7.
Okay. No, I think they continue. 7 points they continue.
Okay.
Transparency and public accountability in Ado for the now. Under the 7 points. So recommendations 3 and 43. Immediate publication of all electoral decision, policies and results. And classification of electoral documents. Guarantee public access to all ECSL's record. And point number 2, inclusive electoral. Maybe you want to take that the first, sir?
Yes. You know,
very important.
In 2023, any document we ask for, they say is classified. Every document we ask for, they say classified. Every information we ask for, we know they do one. You know, and they do all kind on the arm games there. This time, we don't agree, say it's not going to happen. You know, they classified nothing. Every information they get now, public information, we all forget access to them, we all the see them, we all the digest them, and we all the work on them.
All right. Number 2, under them points number 7. Number 2, then column inclusive electoral governance, PPLC. Recommendation 42. Establish a fully functional political parties liaison committee, PPLC. Monthly meetings with all stakeholders, public disclosure of all proceedings. Ago?
Yes.
And
see, before now, the PPLC, where the Political Parties Liaison Committee, been chaired by the ECSL.
Okay.
Everybody else, they just go there for go.
As spectator, for go listen.
And they bulldoze. This time now, the PPLC will be co-chaired by the 2 largest parties in Parliament. So the ECSL boss go chair, but we'll get 2 co-chairs. One from SLPP, one from APC. So this time, we serve the day by the Kukujumuku for waiting they happen inside the business.
Man
watch. So we left and get them this time. And they don't agree.
Okay, let's continue. Doc, I repeat, I've been vexed on but this kind of thing, I happy small, but by the way, use one word per me. We a I don't know how to use the word again. That word it neutralize me. Like use that word of the waiting, but I still alive. Oh. Now the fact say they say una na Leon Star, una they play very hard, but una not get finishing. So I hope so una get finishing this time.
Well, Lord, wait and see. I'm going to be rest assured.
Okay.
So we take the assignment where they give it very seriously. We take them very seriously, and we do it best in the interest of APC, in the interest of Sierra Leone.
Noted.
Okay. All right. Noted. Me back like use that word. Noted. Number 6. Let's continue with the rest of the document. And point number 3 under point number 7, section 3. Credible voter registration and data integrity. Recommendation 14, 54, and 58. These are the recommendation inside the Tripartite Committee recommendation, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, transparent voter registration and verification process. Publication of voter register for public scrutiny. Independent external audit of voter register. Use of national identification numbers. Full transparency in duplication process. Yes, sir.
Yes, say the old voters register business, the last time Hala go out for themselves over the issue of voters register, that be secret. We asked make we get access to the back end and agree. Well, this time we don't say then they audit the voters register. We don't agree. So it has to be credible. We know they against for use the data from NCRA for hand over to ECSL so that when they finalize the voters register, they could just do verification. We don't get problem with that. But when they do that process, we get for auditor. Secondly, we agree say in this whole voters register thing where they do. Read the point for me again.
Okay.
This third point.
Okay.
I want miss 1 point quick.
Credible voter registration. Transparent voter registration and verification process. Publication of voter register for public scrutiny. Independent external audit of voter register. Use of national identification number and full transparency in duplication process.
Now the deduplication process. The deduplication process. Now I want to talk about. The last time they removed 257,000 names from the voters register.
From the south, the east and the north and the west.
Yes, most of those names were removed from north and the west. And you also say they be refused plenty people from the north and the west from registry. Today they go ask you for pink certificate, birth certificate. Tomorrow they go say if I bring white birth certificate. Next one they go say Parliamentary Focan recommended. Next day they go say pastor. They mix up the whole thing. They don't even go in line with the Public Elections Act. So this time we say as long as somebody gets a national identity number, where they show in date of birth and everything, therefore just transfer the information straight. They don't tell we say they don't already capture 95% of the population inside the database. Hallelujah. Although me know say the system be crash. If I make, they insist on the audit. The system be crash. Now make me wait and give me voters card for the 2023 election. Now me 2017 picture. 90 pana. Not the 2021 picture was snap. That fine one was snap 2021. Not today. Now that old one would be snapped in 2017, 90 days. So which means the 2021 data they not been getter. So they get for go back to the 2017 data. So we are saying we get for audit the system. We get for make sure say then get all information. And then of course you may say 300 machines be lost from ECSL. What they use for register. So who said the machinery the day? We said they store the data. How do they handle them? How do they manage them? All of those types of things are of concern to we. So we get for audit the system, and when they don't do the voter register, if they're going to do any deduplication process, we all get for DD and monitor the process. They don't make no secret society business this time. Anything they do, we all the DD. Now we all they take part and now we all they do it together. We agree, saying that's what it will be.
Okay, so we continue, and now we go to another very important step. We get to do it transparent result management. Family in class, what we say transparent result management. This one very key. Transparent election result management. But before that one, the family members, with all due respect, I don't mean any disrespect. Yeah. I don't mean any disrespect, by the way.
Around people, they say, 2028, therefore, not they fear football 2028. 2028 is going to be just like any 2023, 2018, or 2012. Like, we don't see all. I mean, I don't see all. We don't see all things. So, nobody they put fear in me. So, they threaten himself by election business. This is not my game.
So, no.
The game changer.
But the one pull the game that the Brian. Let me pull.
The game changer. Nobody knows it's getting me. We sabi for change 0 to 1. Damn. But
No.
with this kind of always lecturer they analyze.
No, by the way, me says if I know kill them pull the game that they might get the game in hand.
Jackie boy. You don't be.
My boy left with him. Them parts and then okay, by that time.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, wait, yeah. Not last month.
Lecturer, they will make that.
Like, where part we take his step for this?
By the way, hold on. Lecturer, this thing, now just icebreaker, sir. Because we don't get the notes, Boku.
No problem. No problem.
By the way, listen.
I've made up my sleep.
Yes.
It's a bit part you don't care where the tension, the way they take that step police, then they beat for her, where they go. Finally, man, I say, play no be saying might be the box, so we move.
The program we watched we had on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course.
Man. Salon sweets.
Bananas.
Wait. This guy not be the what go boy.
No, this not to go boy. Watch and find. Tell me which one if you say be the bot.
That help me.
Anyway, family members, them this is the program. We not the Unify Hour.
I take una time.
We not talk about it. We just laugh.
Anyway, this is the program. We not the Unify Hour. I thought we had on YouTube and on Facebook, and the lecture there so for help we for analyze the 10 points and where they can go. We want to change the game, but the game changer. Okay, Doc, I can go out, sir.
Carry on.
I ready go on.
The next point, so they can't touch family members there, and the more easy we make, we bring, the game changer inside the program. They say transparent results management. This one very key because the man ain't get the game, he know how to do the game. Deep it.
Deep in the game.
They say recommendations 4363. Timely publication of election results within legal time frame. Transparent collation and certification process. And mandatory verification by party agent. Yeah, take me through that neighbor, the game changer there.
You know, in the 2023 elections, the results where they announced were never certified. The tallying process be they go on na Putloko, na McKinney, na even Wellington when then they na Bintumani they announce results. And the law very clear for say, therefore, do the first collation at the district level, then certify and they all the party agents then sign, the observers then sign, and give copies to all man. Then take and can at the regional level, then go through the same process for verify the tally with the at district level. They self they certify them. And then at the regional level, then they do projection where the observers themselves then they watch the process where they do. In fact, from the district level itself, they project. So the observers there and the party agents, then they watch how they enter. So if they see that they enter a figure way different from what you get, like how it happened at Kwenadugu, where they change 049 to 149, you will pick them up at that level. Because every political party suppose forget the RRFs before they go for the tally. Because when they come to the station, we they get her. So this time, then get for make sure say, then get for do certification at all the levels, at the station level, at the district level, at the regional level, and at the national level before they announce. And then this process, they get for project them and they get for be very transparent and we all they see them. They not they lock we outside again, then they inside do kuku jumuku, like, they happen this time. And would I agree? Say that so we want them. Because they say then are experts per election, so there's a election, so they believe say the reforms for take place, then they believe in reforms. So now say yes, not true. So they accept. So this way again they agree. Say it got to happen this way. And I tell you, my brother, when you follow this process, the chance of anybody thief for election alive. Because we still got to be one man, one vote. They go count one man, one vote at the station. They go certify them. Go district certify them, go region certify them before they go on national. That nonsense we then do certification not even happen at the district level. Then they can announce na Neta Conference Center like I did last time. It's not going to happen again.
Lai?
I would not agree. Like it not happen again. And we all don't agree.
So I just want to make something very clear. And also you did talk along as you do go. I read this comment, and please, I want you just respond to this one. Ayotelo say, Sembe Pierre just made reference to reading and comprehension, and I'm hoping that these folks that are cheering on will realize that these are demands that were put forward by the APC. We should wait and see what will be the response from the other side. Okay, that puts a question for you. Let me rephrase them. So then demand they are, owner don't make so. Then don't accept them?
Yes. They were all, but that's what I say. They were all accepted.
I get deliberate reason for asking you this question.
The only one where they not accept, where they say that they go consult, now the one about the removal of Edmond Alpha. But all of these others where at the state so, they don't accept them. And then we get for put inside the implementation tracker. And when they get forget this high-level oversight committee and the restructured steering committee, and even the legal team, where they get for committee, they get for set up, all of these structures get for ensure the full and complete implementation of these agreed conditions. The statement we can just a broad summary But the details, now that this, we all agree on it.
Okay. So because of people need for understand, you don't need to talk and continuously, but I just feel say I need for ask again for let we clear the point very well. Yeah, going forward. Okay, and the reason this will make SLPP don't pull a press statement and say no, they reject or object to that particular one of the things, then they accept the other one, but then say this particular one we get for do with accountable and transparent election, we reject to them. So we'll continue if that's okay. And we'll go to the next point. We still with point number 8, or maybe yes, point number 8.5. Electoral planning and predictability. Recommendation 7, 8, and 9. Publish a full electoral cycle calendar, clear timelines for all electoral activities, early stakeholder consultation on all plans.
This is a standard process. It's supposed to happen. Every cycle that they release the electoral cycle, where they show what did they happen when and all the rest of it. There are timelines. And if you read the Tripartite Committee report, we're very clear about the timelines for each of the various stages.
As part of the recommendation of the Tripartite Committee. Tripartite Report.
Yes, and it is those agreed timelines where then at the report that they get for implement. So where they do the implementation tracker, would they capture all of these timelines?
Okay. And I go to section 6 inside the next point, saying fair political party participation. Recommendation 17 and 19. Timely accreditation of party agents. Access to all procedures and training materials. Fair and reasonable nomination processes.
Yes. This again a standard process. There be the delay the process. They know they allow we for deploy all sides, they create all types of bottlenecks, and even with the nomination process, they delay until last minute. So in the Tripartite Committee recommendations, we give timelines by which time all of these things for don't happen. And if they follow those timelines where we recommend, there will be no rush at the end of the day. And also, the last time for each position when they pay 210 to ECSL for nomination, for each position, 210. It's not going to happen again. So they pay 110 because of the one position they talk about. So all of these changes or improvements on the old system, we incorporate them and for sure it not happen again.
Okay. All right. We continue with the next point. We now section 7. Transparent election operations. This fall under recommendation 10, 44, and 62 inside the tripartite recommendation. Transparent recruitment and training of electoral staff. Open procurement and handling of electoral materials. Clear regulations on movement of sensitive materials. They are big for do something quickly, sir. Family member will not be member say as we talk so Tena will not be no other print the 2023 election result. Outside them print them.
Exactly.
So this one they speak to the one day.
Even the voter card there, we don't know inside the printer, we don't know how they award the contracts, but this time it has to be very transparent and we all will be a part of that process. So sure say it's very transparent process.
So like we Konteh been tell we before the 2023 election or during say I not say other side but this electoral ECSL system with database nobody will not allow for auditor and not they have again.
No that again.
Lie. Alright, so we continue, family members then. And we go to the next one. We are still under this same point, but point 8. Yeah, point 8, family members them. Point 8. Maybe la poll listing Leonard Siam as we go along. Point 8. Immediate disclosure of key electoral reforms. Election result management, UNDP funded report presented to the ECSL since December 2025. Voter registration, UNDP funded report presented to the ECSL since December 2025. Other policy work conducted by an embedded EU expert in the ECSL. All report must be published. Okay, something they will hide now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, the whole issue now, like just transparency.
Mm-hmm.
The UNDP don't finance 2 big studies on voter registration and on resource management. Could this have been key areas them where we get issues in 2023? These reports come with clear recommendations. They don't give them from December. We don't ask for the whole degree. And we pass during this tripartite, this negotiation will go past so na Radisson Blue. Now they don't give me that report and they don't see her. Now we don't get the report. So now we say any other reports of that type of thing, therefore put on the website, make all massive. No more secrets. Not to secret society will they run. Now election will they run. And it got to be a transparent process. And we don't agree, say that's what it got to be. We all agree. No dissension.
Okay, continue for the way to inside the program. Family members, then we continue with the rest of the points. And this way we do it now, family members, them. Now the points them way APC can go now the table. Why I continuously look out you? Sorry. Alright, now the point the way APC can go now the table. And we move. Then get areas of divergence, agreed principle for immediate action. Despite unresolved differences, both the APC and government reach important points of alignment during the tripartite process. This must be prioritized for implementation through the Electoral Commission and the Political Parties Liaison Committee (PPLC). Results management transparency, agreement that result, collation, tallying, and declaration process must be clearly defined, transparent, and regulated. Tampered evident envelopes, TEE.
Okay, stop first before you continue. Stop first, yeah? I can explain. You know, the other time, Warise been they asked me questions about divergent views, of divergence, and I will explain. Say, we had 80 recommendations where we agree upon, where we adopt. And then I say, there were other very critical issues where we've been discussed, but will not be adopt. But there was some understanding or some consensus reached between SLPP and APC on them, but we not being get time for Sidon and adopt a correct wording for each of those ones. And so those ones that then they from page 53 going down, the writers areas of divergence, but in reality there was no divergence. We agree on this. So we bring these issues up. All of those points will not be there among the 80, but when issues that will be very important, very critical to the process about how they handle the results from the polling station till they reach NANEC and those related issues. We capture them, we put them inside this negotiation process, and we don't agree, say, then we implement them. So just list them down.
So finally, after we on our own divergence view, not being be part of the 80 recommendation, on I don't finally go now and take then divergence view, then put them back on the table.
No. We get 2 sets of divergent views. The one day way they from page 294, we talk about the results, we'll talk about saying that Samura win, we get the command the lead, we'll say the for Sack corner then, and that type of stuff in a day, not to that day. But this point we carry it so they have not there inside the 80 recommendations. They're not in it. But that in the way we been get an understanding on them. But when they put her inside the report, they give her the heading areas of divergence. But no, they were not areas of divergence. Now, areas number way they present the APC view and the SLPP view. But generally, if you read the APC view and the SLPP view, they were in agreement. So we will not be get any disagreement on how to deal with those issues. But they were not captured among the 80. So this time we take them, carve them out, and put them inside this matrix where we go for this negotiation, and they don't accept them and they don't agree for implement them.
Okay. Now, how many of them? How many of them? Now they are carried so?
Now they regard it so.
Okay. Because we really want for clear certain things that must really go along the way. Okay, so I think I did a TEE. Tamper evidence envelopes. Sorry. Okay. Argument that result collision, tallying, and declaration process must be clearly defined, transparent, and I'm very sorry about that, and regulated. No, sorry. Consensus that all TEs must be inspected by party agents, properly documented for accountability and traceability. Continue.
Yeah, you
Ballot.
that just for ensure say when they don't vote, they take the results, they put them inside this
Envelope.
tampered evidence envelopes, they seal them. All man get for certified say they don't seal them, put inside the box, they seal them before they move out. And when they reach another side, they get for check and back, make sure say it's sealed and everything. Nobody not tampered, nobody not open that. For ensure say there is no manipulation.
And make sure say the code where they left now the station, that is polling station, there with na then go with still.
Exactly. You know, so when they lock the box, then they get a code.
Seal, yeah.
And when they give it, it's a seal, when they give that seal number there to all the party agents. So when they go on at the other side, at the district, for go do the
Count check for checking
results. So count, yes. When I go and check the seal there first, for make sure say happy. You know, say this time many boxes they arrive open in 2023. Plenty boxes that in fact some boxes they use not the even lock. When they go London and Guinea, they know the lock.
Okay.
Understand it? But this time they go for make sure say the boxes they only lock, they go for put the seal panel, or man they get the seal number, so nobody they tamper with tamper. Right?
And all man your number for sync with waiting in the put there. Nobody
Exactly.
you know for different.
Exactly.
Okay, we continue. And now we go to the next point where ballot box movement to tally centers. Agreement that any movement of ballot boxes must be communicated in advance. Political parties and observers must be fully informed.
Exactly. You know, that secret, when they take the box there, go lock them first, and we said they get for locker, then they take and then they bring and go, this thing. Like how if they be forced to no more, we might go sit on top of them box there. Take them count there. That's what you get for happen this time. Nobody will take the box, they go keep it there. We follow the box there, say we said the junction tap. And we all agree, so we go on.
Okay. And we continue with the next point, family members, them, we now the timeline of results. The timeline for result announcement. ECSN must establish and publish clear timelines between end of polling, announcement of results.
Yes. In other countries, that's so it be. Sierra Leone, it had the discretion of the Electoral Commissioner when for announce. So this time we don't prescribe when they for announce the results.
So not to like way
predictable.
Edmond Alpha tell we say in could just do it in 72 hours.
Well, well, if possible, in 72 hours.
But not
Very
not in your
possible.
own discretion. Now the committee
But
they
not even for decide on that day.
Yeah. Okay.
Not even for decide on that day.
Now timeline on a forget the way they for work towards.
Yes.
Okay. All right, we continue, family members. Then we continue with the other side, bilateral wealth movement and tally. Some seconds, family members. Them. Okay, so we move. We just don't touch on timeline quickly. And the next step now, operational and logistics, transparency. Any challenges in movement of material, election, operation must be immediately disclosed to parties, observers, and the public.
Yes. Transparency normally process. That's all. No kuku business. Every two for no. If Matoka broke down, if I tell you Matoka don't broke down, we'll go sleep in our box there.
Okay. And then the other one, a legal reform. Public Elections Act, Section 92, 94. Both sides agree these sections must be amended to align with international best practice.
Yes.
Okay. So the next one are the APC's divergent report. The moral guarantors are respectfully reminded that the APC's divergent view, particularly those addressing the foundational issues arising from the 2023 electoral process, remain largely unaddressed. This continued inaction poses a serious risk of reoccurrence of electoral disputes and undermines confidence in Sierra Leone's democratic trajectory.
Yes.
In light of this, the APC strongly calls for urgent attention to the following. That's now point number 10. Now this one, now the last one.
Yes.
1.
Yes.
Independent forensic audit of the electoral system. An immediate independent forensic audit of the Electoral Commission's ICT, infrastructure and result management system, to be conducted by the credible international audit firm within a period of 2 months in order to restore trust, transparency, and accountability in the electoral processes.
Yes. So the first one, we say for audits the voters register.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be the first audit.
Mm-hmm.
Now we say for audit the results management system, the forensic audit. Remember in the last election, 2020, we told us say they come with a software where they tamper with, where you get 10,
it duplicate.
They build in a formula where it is quadrupular.
Okay.
Each time you get 10 at times this, so the final figure will be different. Understand? All of these manipulations can take place. So we call for a forensic audit of the results management system for ensure say it free of any such manipulations.
Okay, still on the point number 10, section 2, electoral scrutiny, security, accountability, and safeguards. Given the lapse in addressing election-related violence, including the failure to establish a tribunal to investigate reported death in the southeast and other affected areas.
We don't capture that up.
Yeah,
the same
okay.
issue.
All right, I think so far so good, Naim. Okay, so maybe let's just watch the other one. They say design and implement a comprehensive electoral security architecture, address existing security vulnerabilities and breaches, provide credible assurance of safety, neutrality, and protection for all political actors and citizens. Okay, so good.
Yes.
And then they self get a timeline where onagi when
the reason why I choose for bring all of this to the attention of the public, and for make people they understand, say the issues will be there between APC and the government to just about Edmond Alpha. It go far beyond Edmond Alpha because they can pull Edmond Alpha today, they replace our first way bad past Edmond Alpha.
Perfect.
So we want a situation wherein we get a system when I 36, where they shall say we forget a search and nominating committee. And the search and nominating committee, now in go recommend 3 names to the president. In that way, we don't take politics out of the process for determining who becomes a commissioner. So when they pick referee enough for the elections, it will be devoid of politics. Because this committee now then go advertise, would I feel say you qualify, you apply, the interview now, then pick the best 3, they say, Mr. President, these are the best 3, choose one person. So the right to choose will still be vested in the president, but it will not be based on politics. So that in that way going forward, because if you observe, even as we they talk now, so the tenure of some of the commissioners they come to an end. The commissioner south position is vacant. So one for ensure say all of those positions we got for be vacant, they will now be implemented based upon the recommendations in section 36. Recommendation 36 in the Tripartite Committee report, where they called for a search and nominating committee. So going forward, we go ensure say there will be a credible system. And then we also say for MEC, we move forward. The issue about the recruitment for ensure say they not just get people from one party. If you go right now the ECSL, look at the staffing structure, you see say it's skewed in favor of the Southeast. It not they allow for confidence. So then we could call for the restructuring of the ECSL. And if they restructure the ECSL, then you cannot be there when you are being restructured. You go influence the process. So that is why we are giving up to December for that restructuring. And the reason why send the letters, the rights to ADI. Now, for make say when you say the restructure an institution, then the person where they head the institution will sit on it. Then they restructure. They go influence the system. The commissioners can't sit there when they are being restructured. They will influence the system. So that first point we raise about Edmond Alpha and the commissioners, we also deal with divergent views. It's not lost. We don't bring them back to the fore and we discuss them. And that is why when we can actually read the communique from the moral guarantors, you could see say it is captured in black and white. And the wording was agreed upon. And how many people understand, say, when SLPP, they say restructuring, it means you they go. When they say they want for restructure ACC, they say AD for commot force. And then when they do the restructuring, they say no again. So we expect, therefore, so what is good for the goose has to be good for the gander. So it's work in progress. They read letter there for we back where people are read. Give the date for the letter, both letters. People see the difference. Without the address and so what are the content of this.
And this is not the first letter we then sent to Adi Macaulay as the commissioner for the ACC. Yeah, it come on at the office of the president, within a state house, Tower Hill, and at the 12th of June 2018. It go to Adi Macaulay Esquire, Commissioner Anti-Corruption Commission, 3 Gloucester Street, na Freetown. Then say they are Commissioner, Restructuring of the Anti-Corruption Commission. His Excellency the President has directed that you proceed on special leave with immediate effect in order to facilitate the restructuring of the Anti-Corruption Commission. Thanks in anticipation of your cooperation and understanding. Yours faithfully, Saidu Samura, 4 Secretary to the President. That's now.
He don't die, this guy. He don't die.
Okay. And the first letter that one day. And the second letter, we then send again to Adi. Whilst he on leave, they wait for a hearing from them for when he go begin work back. And they send another letter, not to this one, sorry, not to this one. Now just see if I end this. Yes, and then send this other letter. We again come on at the office of the president. He go to Adi Macaulay and they say they are commissioner, removal as commissioner, anti-corruption commission. So as they wait Once they on leave, they wait for a hear from them. The news we get from them in a form of a letter now this say, "Bra, we don't pull you." We want for I refer to previous correspondence referenced SG OP 14 volume 5 of 12th June 2018 addressed to you by this office and to inform you that your appointment as Commissioner of the Anti-Corruption Commission has been revoked. The watchword in this case now, revoked with immediate effect. Let me take this opportunity to thank you for your past services to the Commission and to wish you well in your future endeavor. So they revoke.
And I want to say something there. I don't clarify the point about within at the SLPP the understanding of restructuring. And therefore when they restructure the leadership for Komot. And then when they talk
they come out for not tamper with things then where they want for work on.
Yes, with the process. Yes. Then now they say when they want for puller now, they say that they revoke the appointment. You see, so the one that way they argue, say because presidents don't appoint, you no go undo am. Now like Adi Macaulay had a substantive contract. He been get a tenured contract. While the contract was still subsisting, now they revoke her. So which means if Madabio want for revoke Edmond Alpha in appointment, he can do it.
In other words, Adi Macaulay be supposed to take 5 years. He only don't serve 2 years,
Yes.
and the rest of the 3 years they pull out.
Yes. They pull out. So they can do the same with Edmond Alpha or any other person who did that appoint. So nothing says if somebody has been appointed and you get a tenure of 5 years, they cannot remove you before the end of that term. Also, Lara Taylor Pierce, if he gets a valid contract, understand? But whilst the contract was still subsisting, then terminate her. First extend her on leave for years and eventually then terminate her. Understand it? And if you look at most of the
Sorry, before you go before, sir. Sorry, sir. I think what they do for Adi Macaulay, then get ways like where them for do for remove them, and even their method and they for remove them, they not use them.
No, they not use them. No. They lost their
so like what they do for Lara, elect na kangaroo courts, then set them up, then go through this and that for pull. But Adi Macaulay, they not do none of that. Then just say go on leave, and while they on leave, they revoke them.
No, but even Lara to the PS, the process where they use it, it not be correct.
At least they use kangaroo courts. It's not correct, but at least they use 1-2 ways them. They attempt.
Melody could be seen was the ombudsman. Understand it? They remove out due process. Understand it? All the tenured staff will be in a state house. They all get contracts. They remove their all. All the guys are statistics Sierra Leone, so they don't serve it for over 20 years. They were permanent staff. They removed their all. Understand it? So if you can even remove a permanent staff from office, the contract staff, you will say you're not able to remove. So where there is a willingness to do something in the best interest of the country, it can be done. So you cannot rely on that excuse for say where presidents don't appoint, they reverse her. It's not true. Even in America, when they see president of America, they nominate people for positions. When there is an objection or some information come out, when they discredit the person in integrity, then they remove her. Then they withdraw the nomination and replace her with somebody else.
Okay.
Or if he say he don't start for work, he gets a scandal, then they ask her for resign.
All right.
It happen. in developed societies. So
okay.
it can happen in Sierra Leone.
Okay, so as we run after the time, one other issue I want to bring you to briefly, now the issue of the SLPP, the letter with them pull or the press release with them pull for react to the agreement they had done re-emphasize on after the moral grant or the meeting with the government and the APC. And maybe I will attempt for it the most important one or the most important thing where we will say then get issue with. Yeah, the most important thing we then get issue with. Let's just see if I can read them quickly. Family members them for we understand that. And I go play for now something again after doctor don't say something. Alright, so inside the press statement, the first point where they address now the press statement, then say read the second, the last paragraph, and then the first point. After carefully, reviewing the 8 key points outlined in the press statement issued by the International Moral Guarantor dated 20th April 2026, we wish to convey the following. On the establishment of a Parliamentary Standing Committee and the restructuring of the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, the SLPP strongly urge full respect for Section 3211 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, which states, in the exercise of any functions vested in it by Constitution, the Electoral Commission shall not be subject to the direction or control of any persons or authority. Then conclude and say, let it be noted that Parliament cannot provide oversight authority over the administration and professional operations of state institutions, whose independence and impartiality have been expressly created by the Constitution or any other law. In the same way as Parliament cannot establish a standing committee to oversee the Judiciary, Anti-Corruption Commission, and Audit Service Sierra Leone, it can equally not exercise such authority over the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. I will just take that one point there because I didn't disagree strongly with Una and the government.
Yeah, but I just reply this way, yeah? Mm-hmm. The judiciary is an arm of government, independent also, but the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, they get the power for walk into court and declare nulli prosecute on any matter. Understand? And the titular head of the judiciary, so that is. And the Parliament, when are the legislative arm of government, third arm of government, but they also get oversight responsibilities over ministers. We get constitutional mandates. So just because you get a constitutional mandate, not means say Parliament cannot exercise its oversight responsibility. And the need for acknowledge say Parliament they act on behalf of the people. And then they ensure say the people are served in the best way possible. And so they will not breach sections 3211. But within the framework of their oversight responsibility, they would do those things for ensure say there is transparency, that there is accountability, that there will be explanations provided, there will be questions answered, and the right things will happen. That is all. So just because you get they say they don't for interfere with your work, not mean say if you do the wrong thing, nobody not for put you in check. So this one I for just ensure say they put them in check for guarantee that they not continue for do the wrong thing. But what I find strange, by Bure and SLPP, and that way I see SLPP they flip flop small. After the program being done, they play Mambu in video bar. Because by the same SLPP they talk so.
Okay,
So the same
okay.
SLPP.
Yes, sorry, family members. Then, this of course not the Unifier Hour. Right on, we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course, we discuss the agreements. Them where we don't get now. We the government and the APC don't go into. And right now, wait till they can play now the video where Mambu say APC then protest not yield any dividend. You knock out nothing. Lie. Nothing to nothing, knock out it. Yeah. So let's just play this one quickly and we'll come back just now.
Today, the 20th of April, 2026, me, Moses Selo Mambu, the National Publicity Secretary for the Great Sierra Leone People's Party. Sierra Leoneans, supporters and sympathizers of SLPP. The party decided for common ado this evening for talk to una regarding the outcome and the communique where the more grants or them pull ado today between the negotiation we don't go on between the All People's Congress and that of the Sierra Leone People's Party led government. Me fambulem. Where President Bio will lead and our party and other people, including myself, can say APC not good for themselves, they're not good for the country. Now this will mean. When a member say where APC been boycott, they may say that they boycott, then they go back to governance until Edmond Alpha come out as the ECSL commissioner. That was the contention. Now only that. Now APC boycott governance for not so. Now today, the more grants so they don't conclude then visit. They don't pull and communicate and do. All the things where the more answer then talk about that in press release, don't they happen? Continue for happen. From implementing resolution 36, we don't be part of the bill now within a parliament to reform of ECSL, of course. Now make president be even appoint the ECSL commissioner and chairman for make sure say they now get a substantive chairman. We can continue the reforms them as part of waiting the tripartite recommendation being talked about, so that it will continue the reform then in ECSL. The Parliamentary Oversight Committee, waiting for set up for the liquidity ECSL they do, also been a part of the tripartite recommendation. We go look at don't they implement small together with other partners. So the main reason we make APC be boycott now for make sure say Edmond Alpha not take we to 2028 elections.
So sorry, where you want low stop, you tell me, okay?
Yeah, you can stop yourself.
Okay.
You clear. Say the same person, the same party, he's a spokesperson for the party. So you get a very heavy voice. They both say nothing, even the very point where the last make so. He say even the oversight committee in the parliament, they be fine with that. They say they need to implement already, it did happen already. No, not a problem. We can go to Qatar and do and all that type of stuff. 36, not a problem. Restructuring is not a problem. So why they don't begin cry foul? Why don't begin cry foul? And I understand say where the party don't write that statement, they say the government self don't counter our back.
Okay, so let's just play this one for you quickly. Let we all listen to this one. And this one are for Mike Brewer, my own good friend.
Government of Sierra Leone willing and ready
to implement
the 8 recommendations.
We are willing and ready to implement all the 8 recommendations. The one will come out from the SLPP, that is the political position paper.
Okay.
So at the end of the day,
that is not the position
if
of the government of Sierra Leone.
You will see what come out.
As at now, that is not just the Sierra Leone People's Party
position.
Their own
Right.
position.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So this now.
So you will still say that people here they flip flop. They flip flop. They're not really don't say you. They have lost it. It's really unfortunate. You see, then they talk like the opposition. You see, now so would they expect sometimes the opposition for the talk. With wamat, with confusion, with frustration. That's what the government for the talk so. Therefore be more disciplined, more thorough, more methodical, and all the rest of it. You know, but now sadly, the APC is red and ready. The APC will do with homework very well. They say we will not get sense, we will not be nothing. But will they demonstrate now, say, we are very smart, we know what we want, and we will go for that. I will tell you, say, Anything where you can get in a non-violent way. No need no day for be violent for achiever. We believe say the reforms where we want, the restructuring where we want, the checks and balances where we want, the language where we need for ensure say nobody not thief we election again, the steps, the actions, regulations we need for day in place for ensure say they not thief we election again. We believe say we don't get out from this process. And now we get to the next stage where we get the structures we for guarantee implementation. And I'm glad that even the development partners, the embassies in Sierra Leone, key embassies in Sierra Leone, where before now they not be the talk. Now the first time this for Yeri Nigeria talk on a Salo matter. And we all know what Nigeria capable of doing inside Sierra Leone. We all know. For the first time, Ghana talk. And we all know what Ghana and Nigeria together able to do inside Sierra Leone. We all know. We all know the history. So for make we get with giants in West Africa for add their voice to this and for direct APC and the government for ensure say we implement, we ready for implement 110% safe. We are happy with what we have agreed upon. We just appeal to the other side for say, please, this time, we not say we will not use that, but we at this time, we will show small integrity, we will show small credibility, we will show small sincerity, and let's just adhere to these things in the best interest of Mama Salone. The Germans, where usually not they talk when it comes to this type of issues, the Irish, they all don't talk this time. You know, push don't come to shove. And the British usually they know they talk without the Americans not join them. But you understand, America do not get ambassador right now. As I said, they are fair and get it. So in powers they're limited in terms of how for talk on issues like this. But we don't see the one that we get substantive high commissioners or ambassadors. They don't talk. This is very, very heavy. They have invested too much into the peace and stability of this country. They have invested too much for ensure say this country are going to turn around. They have invested too much into the democracy in this country where they will see they make progress. Now they say somebody will carry reverse them. So they're telling us, government and APC for say, this time, these agreements you have reached, you have to implement them. And I want for talk, I'm not a spokesman for APC, but I want for believe for say we in the APC, we are resolved to adhere strictly by these recommendations, and everything where they expect of we go do them to the letter because we dey work in the best interest of we country. I will reach out to all we members and supporters and all well wishers of Sierra Leone for say, una do ya, una stand by the people of Sierra Leone. Let's continue to stand for the truth. Let's continue to stand for democracy. Let's continue to stand for human rights. Let's continue to stand for the rule of law. Because that Dande will help for ensure say Sierra Leone not will only be known for the bad reasons. You know, just yesterday, Sangwe they arrest one passenger na Hong Kong airport. It is smuggled drugs. Why should Sierra Leone always be in the news for the bad reasons? Why? When will that stop? APC wants to come back to power so that negative history can be put behind us. Let us start mentioning Sierra Leone for only the good reasons. Sierra Leone a blessed country, it's endowed. Now just hear you say, even for Alaba, they don't get minerals, diamond, gold, you name it. You know, Bombali, they don't discover lithium, diamond, gold all over the place. You know, iron ore. Almost every part of this country now get minerals. What we need now a government will know waiting for do. A government will know how to transform
All right.
these natural endowments
Okay.
to positive end for the betterment of Sierra Leone.
All right, continue for the way to insert the program. I will just read this quickly, because it don't talk about for let you get from the legal from the legit page, and then we start for take calls. Then not call later because we're not gonna pick your call until we read this thing. Just a short, document quick one, and we by way already for read the documents. Sorry for take the calls then quick one inside the program. Let's just read this one quickly from the UK. Yeah, I'll just read this one. Quick one from the UK. Yes, from the UK and Sierra Leone. Yeah, as you can see, the blue tick now the legit page. The statement on the ECOWAS, UNOAS Commonwealth International Moral Guarantors Joint Assessment Mission to Sierra Leone. The embassies and high commissions of Germany, Ghana, Ireland, Iceland, Ireland, Nigeria, and the United Kingdom welcome the press statement issued by the ECOWAS, UNOAS Commonwealth International Moral Guarantors Joint Assessment Mission to Sierra Leone, 20 April 2026, and commend the government of Sierra Leone, the APC party, and other stakeholders for agreeing to advance the implementation of the Agreement for National Unity and the Tripartite recommendations. The Tripartite recommendations. From the Tripartite Committee recommendations, and we urge, let's just put them up for now. Let you see the second page. Second page. Yes. Okay, so the second page say, we urge all stakeholders to implement the 8-point agreement within the proposed timelines, and as friends of Sierra Leone, we remain committed to supporting government and all stakeholders in their efforts to strengthening participatory democracy and inclusive governance for the peace and prosperity of the people of Sierra Leone. This not the latest. So in other words, then points there, so the moral guarantor them come up with, we then don't agree on with APC and the government. Nothing this way the international agencies them or they call them the diplomatic missions them inside the country don't support and say they're really committed for implementing things here. So and thank you to the government and APC for what they do in the peace and stability and of the country and the people of the country. So far so good. Now this we get, and we go take with time now. We go take with time now by God in power and go to the line now and start for take few calls them inside the program. But before the one day, we just want for tell on plenty thank you, and I just want for say we still no reach yet. So we supposed for reach this money we then at the answer right now. We don't get $7,600 United States dollars, $7,600 United States dollars, and just this morning, one woman wake me up and sleep, and say, please send me your Zelle number. Follow send couple for Alicia. He send $1,000 na the Zelle line. And then this afternoon, one other woman say, instead no go left behind. Instead say, send me Zelle number. Instead send another 1,000. So them money then they will they talk about. So they're not a part of this $7,600 United States dollars. Yeah. Now just the money we come today. $2,000 we don't come today. We not reflect yet because they get for check na new account. How comes for $1,000 they can inside? So it take 2 to 3 working days, and then we go forget them. So far physical cash na $7,600 and $2,000 added to waiting already. We two woman and don't send, and then say not call we name. Interestingly, all the one they will contribute say please not call we name. So if that be the case, we can go now the phone line and start for take the calls them right away. Let me see who that could be the first caller. By bring over to you.
We move family members then. We go on the phone right now.
Hello.
Caller,
Yes.
You name and side call from.
Yeah. Hello.
You did live on we.
I call from Virginia. Thank you, the awaiting President, Dr. Richard Konteh, for when I work tirelessly for this country. You've done the work before, a country for the work, and they for work before it has to be president. And we get a tradition in that country today where you be Christian, I will be Muslim. When you're not Christian, Jagaban will be Muslim. When I get a good team. But what's the question I want to ask? Then the recommendation where you talk about there is any consequence you go if anybody break away. I don't know if you not talk about that. For say any two person do if you break away any of them just one I don't put so now this punishment will go get forget. I want to lament on that again. And secondly, because Mother Bill, it gets a history, not ever fulfill any way say. I'll give you an example, for example, quick, because I don't better time. Number one, they tell MPL Sweden Cup for overthrown, we tell the plan and not do them. Then they can make an agreement with Yonkela at the end of the day, then make them enable for film. And make another agreement for Una APC, no agreement. Then be ECOWAS chairman, they say we can go try to make democracy go at the country. Up to now, we get the Niger state, you know, so you know, go do them. Whose confidence we get for say this particular way soon I don't do so, you go do them, you go honor them. You understand me? So I want to know if any consequences, there any problem, they we possibly decide this particular thing that don't do. If we will get any problem, where they go deal with at the end of the day, because I want to know that one day. Then number three, I want to know if you make any agreement for say where the outgoing president forget immunity for leper, we don't sit down the leper no more. Say because if you don't do this year, so the for leper. I want to know if you not get anything assigned for say we go come power, they forget to say, hey, this thing don't do so if for left you free. I want to know because we get for be president. I want to get accountability and transparency for which you
Thank you very much.
But I don't know if you me. Hello?
Thank you. We go to another call. 2 minutes per call, please. Family members, them. Hello, caller. You name where you call me from.
Oh, Mr. Baibure, Mr. Konteh, salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam. 2 minutes, my brother. Welcome.
Okay, Mina Cyprus caller. I thank you for the good work una they do. I will bless una and they too una picking una they born. They try me brother there. Una don't be the great opposition in another country there. In the first place, they are this now the reason this will make cooking Sweden people there because this way don't happen. So we don't clearly show we say they not be do nothing when the people their interest. Always don't show up so this now clear picture and they don't show you so this then I make they ask God, let God make them they live but they not the useful not the country. Alright. So now I can at this point there may I talk to now we are not gladiates because APC then get one system where they can do look the way they make for this lady Lara Taylor Pias. They not able to show the people that will vote against that woman they do inside the APC. So now what if this year come back decision they say for go vote for the parliament APC people the matter will give them money then get money for take that money then vote against this year back. So now make I say we're not gladiator. No, they see how these things they go. Would they pray for let them get content mind, let them able stick to.
All right. I think we don't lose that caller.
Hello?
You're live.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good evening to everybody. My question to Richard. Where una been there on this meeting? SLPP ever show concern or reject any of their agreements here una been there? Because you tell me saying on all agree. If they not been do that during the meeting, why then they do it now? And when they didn't do it now, una will continue for keep una grassroots them abreast with waiting they go on, and at the same time be in touch with the moral guarantors them for sure say una just ace una foot and the people they not start to reject and send the press statement into them. I think that they will be wise. Don't not wait till the last minute. Thank you.
Thank you, Abdul. Go to another call. Hello, caller. You name and side you call me from. Hello.
Hello.
You're welcome on the show, caller.
Yeah, this is Peter Finley. This day talk from London. I'm so sorry for my voice, so I get cold.
Go ahead.
Dr. Richard, how the evening? We thank you so much for way they can at this program, they enlighten people. But the thing when me get concerned on this. Every time una dey sign communique, look now, the first communique una dey sign, now through that communique, they don't pick back, don't sign another communique. So how long una dey sign them communique? Are we not dey fulfill the agreement? Madabio, everybody knows, say, Madabio no dey ever fulfill agreement. I don't know why make una dey trust them Gaia. And me feel say, wetin make self then they agree self for most of the things they una dey say so. Because if them before agree, they don't agree already waiting in at the 80 recommendation, them before don't sort them out. But then they make now when they go pick back, then go pick back for that 80 recommendation, bring and come back as a communique for loan assign. So me own fear is this. Then they try for do that because they want lay the MP then go na parliament, let them go pass that in bad bill. And when they pass that bill, they would have dear APC for common protest. Then they arrest all the leader, they put on a prison till election pass. That now me they suspect. Then would that dear for can't talk about this of this president, the bad the way they do. Then go arrest anybody where they able arrest and put on a prison. Now then they fed for, then they try for push that bill they quickly. In fact, they will push that bill they quickly than waiting this communique on the care go this. Me na that no mommy want contribute. There una get strategy how una they handle this. Maybe if you say wo una go pandis una talk, una before don't bring that in. For say, okay, now if it be to say that bill they if wait on the inside they so then for look into them because they want use them for the election. Because if they pass that bill, they will begin to intimidate people and through that bill. Thank you. God bless you.
Right, we go to another call. Hello, caller. You name it, you did call me from.
Yeah, this now by Kano, the call from Germany.
You're welcome on the show. 2 minutes.
Okay. Mr. Konteh, ich habe dich gestern angerufen. Darf ich dir morgen wieder anrufen, wenn geht bei dir und dann gib mir Bescheid. The contribution one, I want to talk about this ECSL. One of the major things we discuss in our country, the way people need to take notice of the issue of ECSL. People they focus on the judiciary, people they focus on the police and other areas. Then, but one of the major areas where people focus on where they cause the destruction of our country, now the ECSL. For instance, if we get fair election, we're very transparent. Whosoever will emerge as the president, they get obligation. Because for the fact that they influence the election, and I got no hands to for influence the election, they go do the best as it can for make sure say they develop the country. But if whosoever emerge as the president, if he get the confidence say, but now me fix them people in there, I can do anything for make sure say the election be on my favor. Trust me, they not go work to invest, and they work to invest of their ability because say it can tamper with the electoral justice and the electoral the election process. So it's like if we decide if we focus for make sure say the election, the free and fair, trust me, in that country we will see improvement, we will see development. Okay, that's my contribution.
Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Hello, caller. You name and who you call me from?
Yeah, this is Batonga.
Batonga, you welcome on the show.
Yes, I tell Dr. Richard Konteh, thank you for your analysis. But I just want me from Buddha no say, mother are not supposed to we believe in agreements. Believe dialogue is just a do for by time. When I can sign all the papers they own as say necessary for sign until people then do something. Matter that paper there is just another piece of paper. If not that paper no more una depend on, una go end up with another dialogue. And that dialogue will also end up with another dialogue. The only way una go able to get rid of matter, na massive demonstration all around the country. So even though it all say they do this, una for still go ahead and ask for a demonstration and set a dates. I'll give you a quick reason why make I know say matter. It can do anything for power. After that been to money, where they agree say there will be election before peace. Matter be also mercenary all around the country. Inside Kenema, now they the CDC been base. The only tank will be gets will be the first war. The only tank will be gets now one Sergeant Joseph, 90 the driver, and then I be the only possible operator. Matter be send people them inside the base. They open fire around the town. What that guy they dash for go inside the tank. Be that man they be all plants people that among we. They kill the tanker operator right inside the base. That's the CDC have been called on and they are CDC. So that the thing is this way people then for think about. The next thing what the people then do, the civilian then now that they start this Hindu business. The Hindu business ends on to this camera job. When they stop the soldier, they make them an awful doing that war. So if the man go do all that kind of thing they just for staying in power, after it don't agree with the international community for say there will be election before peace, then it turn around, it begins sabotage the system. Una tell me what good is this paper una go sign with. So the only thing I go advise una all, make people then go out and protest. That's the only way we'll be able to get rid of this man. Family, thank you
very much, my brother. God bless you.
You're welcome.
Hello, caller. Your name and side is calling. Hello.
Hello.
Please reduce the volume of your set.
Hello.
You're live on here. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, how are you doing?
You tell God thank you. How you say?
Mr. Konteh.
Caller, please reduce the volume of your set, please.
Reduce the volume of your set, please.
Hold on a second. Hello?
Go ahead.
Now you get me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, now Mr. Konteh, because all in the Kenya house, the Kamele was in a teacher, in a lecturer. Why all this time you know me do this during the 2023 election? Do you honest to yourself or you honest to the people of Sierra Leone? I believe you do this for your self-interest. Because when the candidate praise you to my doctor, thank you, you this, you that, you analyze all this there. So I mean I know that by none of this what you do so. You for me don't do this from the get-go. Not so now because of election there around the corner, you want to let a sorry for you, for let them give you a flag bearer. It don't work like that. When I put the people in interest first, all this way to do something for yourself. Another thing again.
Hello, caller, hold on before you go to other thing. Hello, you get me, caller? Caller, you get me?
Don't open account.
Caller, you get me?
Don't begin the phone account.
Caller, you get me, please?
So now representative now all the polling station there. Let they get the publish the results there. So let start for work on this one also. If now $1 take 2028, we will raise that money there. For let we get a transparent election. That's my contribution.
Caller, you get me now? You get me?
Huh?
You get me? You get me, caller? Alright, I'm not sure you'll be the listening way before the 2023 election. Anyway, we'll go on the line again. Bye bye.
Hello, name and side you call me from.
Good evening. I call McKinney, the northern part of Legon.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, concerning the assessment mission we the moral guarantors then can hold with the parties to the agreement for national unity. Me, I want to tell Sierra Leoneans them say in that engagement, the APC as a party it do tremendous progress. We I believe say before the boycotts, the APC presents a position very clear concerning the implementation of the 80 recommendations of the Tripartite Committee. And among the issues that we the APC raised, for the attention of the government, we don't listen. That are the appointment of Sylvester Edmund Alpha away from Resolution 36. Then 2, the Resolution 20, we get for the establishment of the committee in Parliament, where they oversee, the activities of the commission. Right? Where the issues are the very key when it comes to institutional reforms. Going forward for the elections, then we come in 2028. And agreement for national unity, it comes about the disagreements and the outcome of the 2023 elections. Now, on the agreements for correct the wrong step going forward in 2028, and I will repeat. So, if the APC and government don't sign an agreement, we I believe say any agreement with government sign on behalf of the people of this country, then when they come now for implements proper, we get for bring the recommendation inside the constitution of Sierra Leone. We now the amendment bill of 2025 before Parliament.
Much, brother.
And we already the minister talk say most of the recommendation they don't go 90%, meaning they don't factor them inside the bill. Then why the
Hello? Thank you, brother. You don't exceed the time.
And the go to another call. That is the agreement for correct the wrong step going forward in 2028.
Hello? Hello, caller?
Hello?
You're live on We Are.
Yes.
2 minutes for the show.
Yeah. This is now Sanjo, and I've been called from Northern Virginia and the US.
Go ahead, sir.
I want to tell you now plenty thanks. Thank by Pierre, by Bure, and Dr. Konteh. We they hopefully they expect say go be with leader. We they see say na they the fighting spirit they expect for liberate to people then. However, they see Mama Salon they cried day after day after day. And today we don't see from where Mother Bio take the mandate of the people in 2023 and still we election. We end up see the tripartites come on and we have these recommendations, and then for implement the recommendations, we see say this man then just they jump from one thing to another, especially for Edmond Alpha, because all the one the way we don't steal the elections, there was already a rule say they're not for comeback. But we they deal with people that will be say na drug cartel then a lawless people them and they know they ever respect the rule of law. Dr. Konteh, how will you think say then people are going to take anything else? And would they see from time to time the APC they boycott na Parliament, the APC they boycott from after that 2023 election, and now this particular wire for Edmond Alpha. And would they see say APC not able to get through with this because the bone of contention things that we they look at, they're not even able for implement standing. How on earth will they keep they do this? Which time when Mama Salon go ever smile with them group of thugs there so we will get as powerful people them. We'll not go able to stop this tear for long. We stand up for one thing, and as Edmond Alpha, we don't know say now the bad guy we then bring only for can announce just like what Konteh did. We're not going able to find a solution to this problem once and for all and stop say this boycotting, they work because APC too, they are hungry politicians.
Thank you.
And whenever things they start to get tight, and then they go back to Parliament. We need una help and tell me what you for do next for them people.
Thank you, sir. We jump to another call. We'll take 5 more calls for come back to Dr. Richard Konteh for response to some of our concerns. Hello, caller. You name and
hello
from. You did live on We Are.
Hey, how are the brothers?
We tell God 2 minutes, sir.
Okay. I just get a few things here, so I can always run for talk to Mr. Konteh. Because I know I feel say Mr. Konteh really for serve this nation. I just want to ask you a question. What you feel say people are for votes for you for let you lead this nation here so? Because not all done in a tripartite committee, when I know me they enlighten the people that what me the past day. And later now una know say election is around the corner. Una dey try for make nice. But I dey blame the people because when they can't answer this. Now una dey work for the people there. The people that they make like for say, like I beg that they beg una for work. I can just get upset with that. Una need to do the right thing for the people at all. Una need for changes una attitude them. Una they made so biased and bad to una self. Una put the right person there.
Caller, sorry, I think we get for catch the words them. Sorry about that, caller. We go to another call.
All right, so take 4 more calls. You know where sorry call me from?
Yeah, you call the second time for Makini.
If you don't call,
caller, now one time. No, sorry, now one time you dey call per program. Sorry, sir.
Thank you. Hello, caller. You name where call me from? Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
How are you? You're welcome on the show.
I did do this Nagrud, the unifier from Dubai.
Go ahead, sir. 2 minutes.
I want to tell we had plenty thank you for this program. And I want to tell Dr. Richard Konteh plenty thank you. We all believe in see it will make a change for we. But I want to ask few questions to Dr. Richard Konteh. We next president we may believe say Salon go get. There are some things where they go on right now in the country, especially this thing of agreement, no agreement. We don't do one before with these people. They still no agree to waiting when they don't go ahead for. Then inside the same APC party where you did, Dr. Richard Konteh, when I get few people, then we get their own agenda against waiting when they go against, waiting when I stand for as a party. If this thing fail, you go be now one person, we go able stand for we. Despite waiting, I believe say yes, you won't follow what your party they say. You won't listen to your party. But same way so una get people among una where they come up behind una, where they do things them when not right. You go be now one person. We go stand for with the people them. Come out. Me, I know you. I know say you na person we not afraid for do and stand for the people them. You go able stand for we if APC fail with this time around, you go able stand for with the grassroots people. Because now protest SLPP they wait for now. I be don't say this thing before and I they see I'm back. I don't know if you get clue to that. Say before Mother Bio travel go Bo progress Bo program. Una former flag bearer when as Dr. Samura go meet Mother Bio. So then they wait for una for pull protest, then pull the audio or the video na do for discourage una again. If you are aware of that one, they long know who next stand for take. Una thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. They take 2 more calls and come to doctor. Hello, caller. You never know.
Don't know next stand for take.
Caller, please reduce the volume of your set.
God bless you. They take 2 more calls and come to
Hello.
Hello. Hello, caller.
You didn't live.
Yes, we had a call from America. This is Yusuf.
Go ahead.
One thing we Dr. Richard Konteh will talk about if you pull Sylvester Alpha, maybe the way they can go be the boss. Okay, that in a one. We don't care as long as they don't pull them. But the other thing backward it's saying, I don't know if Dr. Konteh they make any provision for call the winner. After they don't display everything, of course, I'm not saying APC number will come up. Don't. What about the number where they show, and what about the man we get for call because I know the problem. You already called. How Dr. Richard Konteh for answer this question? The one we get for call, the number don't come on up clearly say APC don't win, but it can. The one way they call, whose position we want to make for call? When I just let us be, if you call whatever you feel for call, now the only concern we may get. Because we don't say, I get confidence, APC don't do their mistakes, but no election of the way APC will ever lose under SLPP. Because SLPP, then the ruthlessness, it's like they take make them. So I don't care about them. They know they ever open for votes. No, not of votes where they hope. Now by force. Yes, now they then hope. So I don't care about I don't ever fear about votes.
I'm not saying APC will ever beat them by vote. So, Dr. Konteh, this is the main question why they ask. When the election reach, they don't vote. All not don't get confidence, just like the past elections. Whose provision will I make for call? Will they left us win or what? And that's
All right. Thank you. We'll take one last call. Hello, caller. Your name and whose side you call me from?
Hello, yeah.
You're welcome on the show.
Okay, I'm not the how are you?
Hello, thank you.
Yeah. Your contribution are that the first thing first, I talk to Dr. Richard Konteh and the APC party. Before the APC, they go to parliament, understand? Better make sure say some of them agreements then the way they make, then for begin implement them before ever the APC honorables them they for go to parliament. Number one, like they start and nominate a committee where they for look into the reform of the ECSL. Then the other thing, then I want to make Dr. Richard Konteh go with this, what he explained so now, make it go back na the radio stations them. Because the SLPP, they didn't portray thing we not correct, especially that information Mr. Siba, and to my greatest surprise, the Peace Commissioner boss when I don't know if my name Hawa Samai, that lady the na SLPP. Because he did in the defense of the SLPP say the reforms no go pull Edmond Alpha. And he talk at the radio station. He find back like where Richard Konteh there so make he go back to the radio station, like how Bible radio don't read all the 10 points them. Let go to back to the radio station there, and the letter would then sack at the Macaulay. That lady would then call Phoebian, I don't know Phoebe or Mabel. That radio station would then be because I didn't sit on and they talk them what then be. So let go put them to understanding and let put this allow people them to understand. Then the other thing back, we are APC need for speed up with the lower level election, made them try for elect the flag bearer. So that the flag bearer will start in campaign early for getting people and begin prepare the people for the 2028 election. So now that's my contribution.
Thank you. God bless you. All right. That's not the last caller for tonight. We will come back to Dr. Richard Konteh to respond to some of our concern them. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Today in a marathon, we'll get 13 callers, 13 different questions. And they start from the last and go to the first. I want to tell this last caller, thank you. And I say, in the ask that the implementation for start before we they go back to parliament or go back to the councils. I think if you been follow the presentation, I talk say, in fact, the committee, the legal committee, or the committee where they address the legal issues, we forget 3 reps from APC and SLPP. I said the APC, they send in your nominations, they're in tomorrow, which means the process, they start tomorrow. We also, tomorrow, the consistent with what will be agreed upon in the as part of the negotiations. Tomorrow, APC will also submit all of we concerns related to the census and the understanding now that they will take steps for address those concerns without any undue delay. They say if I make a go to the radio stations now Sierra Leone for try for educate the people. Yes, we try. In fact, I mean, say not to me one. They talk on these issues. My other colleagues, Adi Macaulay, Aminata, Honorable Aminata Sise, Yvonne Akisoya, AKK, Abdul Kabo, Honorable Abdul Kabo, Pope, Minkailu Kuruma, the Publicity History, CDI, Tunis, and others. Then they go on different radio stations and then they help to articulate the position of the APC. And they self get all this information where me gets Naya, and we go use them for educate the people, but not mislead them. The Minister of Information, they say they try for misinform well. Unfortunately, say go on for be a minister of misinformation, but I wish them would just learn for say the truth. But it not been there in the main part of the negotiations, that the last part no more it come. But I hope say it will say the truth. How am I in your case? You're unfortunate because if you're the executive secretary of the Peace Commission, you're supposed to be neutral. But from all indications, they don't demonstrate say you're not neutral in any way, and in pronouncements they undermine the credibility of the Peace Commission as a neutral arbiter, and they make APC they lost confidence in the Peace Commission under a leadership, and going forward. I believe say if you continue, you say not retract, you don't change the attitude, it will make it difficult going forward for make the APC trust them as a neutral arbiter, somebody where we for deal with when it comes to peace issues and democracy in Sierra Leone. I agree with you, my brother, for speed up the local level elections so that we will get to flag bearer. I believe so when APC we get with flag bearer, a lot of things will go faster. My good friend Yusuf, he said we want Edmond Alpha out no matter what. I agree with you. We want her out. No matter who I get for car replace her, we just want her for go. We agree with you, and I think say now an ongoing process. That make us stress the issue about the restructuring, and we hope therefore that as part of the restructuring process, they go see reason why therefore remove Edmond Alpha or he resign peacefully. You say waiting would I get for announce the results? You see, when the process don't clear, before they announce, almost don't know the result. So how they can announce, it really just they can't confirm the obvious. So wait till they try for do this time. And for ensure say will make it difficult, if not impossible, for make anybody thief. And I don't tell you, say for we inside APC, we go make sure say all man will know the results before no claim. And so a million talk say if APC the result shows that we don't win, we go then as streets now with the dance. We will they wait for ECSL for confirm the results. So that day not going to be a problem. And I agree with you say if you trace from 1967 to date, SLPP they ever win a genuine, free and fair election. They always get for result to less than credible means for make their win. And he said they believe in violence. That is also true. I agree with you. My friend from Dubai, the unifier from Dubai, we all know one. Said they tell me thank you as the next president of Sierra Leone. They tell Sangbe Pierre Babure, thank you for this opportunity. He said, but he on concerned that we don't do agreements before. He said we don't say inside the APC, we get people them where they undermine disagreements. He says, so dear Richard, if this issue happen, things don't go as planned. He said, if me go defend the people of Sierra Leone. Well, my friend from Dubai, I tell you, say, on my honor, I don't pledge myself for work for the people of Sierra Leone. I believe, say, Sierra Leone deserves better. I believe, say, I don't benefit from Sierra Leone and I go for payback. And God being my helper, we will put together the team for ensure, say, we rescue Sierra Leone from the shackles of the SLPP. He say, if me aware, say, before Mother Gobo, he meet with Samura, I'm not aware. Yeah, then there was this friend where clearly being get some small issues with comprehension. And apparently, either they get issues for really refine and understand issues, or it just they deliberately distort the facts. And I think say if this person here now really a Sierra Leonean where they follow the democratic process, electoral process na Sierra Leone, it go down no say from 2018 where we lost the elections and not ever keep quiet. So if they not been the hearing me while they talk about elections from 2019 to now, then I wonder who's I been there. If you not be they know about how be they go now for all by-elections, and they come back are gonna radio and television and articulate the position of the APC, and I wonder who's I been there. And even in the 2023 elections, if some of we not be sacrificed a lot, if not be talk, the latest been me pronouncements on the Wednesday and Thursday before the elections for mobilize people into action for the elections. We're not for able to talk to a talk so today. So I just say, if you're not able to say thank you to somebody, not can expose your ignorance to the public. Because clearly, anybody where they follow the democracy in Sierra Leone, they know very well for say Richard Konteh, and one person where you can single out for the way you don't talk, for the APC for talk in defense of waiting APC they do in this country. Hassan Joe from Northern Virginia, he said he tell we all thank you, and he said he tell me thank you as the future leader, and he said he appreciate me because me get a fighting spirit. He said in the envisage, say there were no go out for remove Edmond Alpha because then are lawless people and they don't ever believe for obey the law. He said the issue of the boycott is necessary. He said because the bone of contention when an issue of Edmond they not address them. He said why we not go stand for one thing? Why we not go find a solution? He say APC will get too many hungry politicians who don't want to say the truth. I agree with you, say we for stand for one thing. I agree with you, say we for stand for democracy. I agree with you, say we all not perfect as politicians. We all not perfect. But I believe, say, you as a perfect person, you as Sanjo, you perfect, you can't join politics for try can help for sanitize the politics because bad people flourish when good people do nothing. So if you believe saying one of the better people, they are can join the process. That will help us sanitize this country, make it a better place for we all. My good friend from McKinney, he said he knows say APC made tremendous progress in this agreement, and APC don't always stress the implementation of Tripartite Committee recommendations. And he said Edmond Alpha in appointment, they outside the Tripartite Committee recommendation 36, and that is say the people there also they refuse for implement recommendation 20. And I have to make you just say now all of these recommendations plus the areas of divergence that we will try for capture in this agreement, and we hope say the new framework we will set up to allow for the implementation. This other guy, just like this me other friend, he say, why me not don't do all of this since 2023? Well, as I say, if you be the really understand and follow and comprehend and be fair with your assessment, you know, from 2019, I've been very vocal as far as democracy is concerned. And I've done vocal in defense of the APC, and what the APC stand for on all issues, from elections to census to human rights abuses, etc., etc. I always done daily for we people there, for stand for people there. And even in terms of the people there where they beat, kill, do other things all over the country, I always daily for stand by what people there believe in. It's it encourage you all follow put the people's interest first, but for that we supposed to do as politicians, and if we not do it, we continue for the remind we so for do. He say make we open an account, we say you go to put money. I think say make you contact the party secretariat if you want for contribute to a fund for elections in Sierra Leone. Make you contact the secretariat if you get challenges for contact them You can call me, you get me number, you can call me privately, and then I will link you up with the secretariat so that you go ahead. My number is 078 34 34 34. Call me directly. Although we don't molest with small liar, but if you call me, I will still talk to you and I will still link you up with the leadership of the party so that you'll be able to contribute to the electoral process. Not a problem. We all get your own views. Thank you very much for your opinion. Batonga, he say, they tell me thank you. He say, Mother not believe in any agreement. He say, we need mass demonstration. He say, in 1996, thank you for the history lesson. You talk about the peace before elections campaign where Mother be the mover, where the civil society led movements go against them. They not agree, he send mercenaries there for go quell the elections, but he not succeed. He say, and through that process, na Kenema, I didn't study Kamajo business, you know. He say, whose benefit will come out of this agreement? Well, if you be listening to the presentation, or if you go ahead and take your time and read the agreement, you go see, say, there's a lot where, as a country, we will benefit from this agreement. Man, Lieber brother, from Germany, Bundesrepublik Deutschland. I say people they focus on the police and the judiciary no more say, but the real bad guys are the ESL guys because that then they conduct elections.
Right, family member, them continue for listening to the program. This now we are where they bring you the good, the bad, and the babala ugly. We still deal with Dr. Richard Konteh. We just not waiting don't happen. We still wait for see how he will join we for wrap up the program. If you just did join we, share the program and hit the like button. Go and listen to the message because today your message is very, very important to family members. Them well, we need for the bring una more of this for no waiting they go on because this issue of moral guarantors, everybody they talking on. Now we make sure for bring people like doctor. We then know waiting pass inside the buffer for make them calm and tell we waiting happen inside the buffer and more day for you for listen. Just patient and wait as Dr. Richard Konteh try for join me back for wrap up the program. And we continue for bring una more of this. We continue for bring una more of this. Other one you don't sign for bringing out the information and other yuki and about things them with them guys there they do with them fix you not for no, but we don't enough tranga once enough for happen. As then they try for I think them under the carpet, they try we own level best for extra carpet and bring them things them they up on the table so we all able to understand within the happen inside the country. So continue for listen and share the program. Hit the like button. Also, not forget the issue of Alicia. Alicia, as we all already put ends together, you hear the money way they at and right now, and other good people the money way they self know they call and give we no retreat at the table it. But we still get hope as Alicia after God above to now. Please, the number they on, we ask them still open for receive calls them for Alicia because as we dey talk, we really want to make Alicia take a leave for go get a well body this April wey we dey pursue. But wetin go make that one dey be possible na you support, you know. Una we be done the call we still dey wait for una promise them because we count on them. When you promise, you don't raise your hope. And not to Bible you hope and SLPP you hope no more you raise, but Alicia we don't have sick bed, we don't above say after God. Now this family house they able for solve in problem. So we can't wait. We can't wait for receive more and we can't wait for make Alicia go and come celebrate with we all. It's like in the beginning can make it foot so like now the foot this way
like the money,
I work out with crutch, the shape check them like now in this now look what's in the
no,
happen. So please
if they make her like the money, like the money.
Continue for big. When they continue for big. I didn't know like nobody with people money.
No, and they tell you say now so they make him a foot like the money.
Thank you. Thank you. We will continue for big family members then. As always, we are not in let you down. Do ya? Make we all put hands together and make it possible for Alicia and the while they go left farm, then travel one inside this month. I think Dr. Technical Isido Olam, if that be the case,
He
now
actually
yeah,
retired for cancer, but the cancer not the reach.
yeah, I think we get small technical issue. So if that be the case, our this 9 time, we can just can't left farm. If we're not able to stay on for the next few minutes, now they will wrap up the program and we leave.
Family member, them as we wait a little bit for the January again. We just want to tell you, say, we still they need, like you know, from Bible here, we still they need. We just don't get 7,600, and then 2,000 don't come inside. And they talk about dollars, we not reflect it. So we they add for 15,000. So thank you very much for now all supporting. Thank you very much. Well, I think say if okay, they come.
All right, Doctor, don't join me back.
I'll be just one for Doc. Arrange the camera fine.
No, I call coming, and cut me off.
All right.
I don't know. Yes, Batonga. I mean, by Kanu, I don't pass you. Then Philly, the lady from UK. He said it's every tanky. He said how long we go to sign communicate then? He said you not trust mother. He said they only want make the MP then go back. He said and then go wait now for anybody who will go try for protest and then they go arrest we. He said that make the have a push that security
Good
building.
evening.
And I agree with them, say those are all possibilities, but we serve as a party, our men will not say the issue of the protest, we just shelve them for now, they off the table. They take all of these steps for ensure say we peacefully address all the concerns in the best interests of Sierra Leone. If there are any on the agreement we don't reach, we will take appropriate action. We're glad that the embassies they don't begin join we for call for a full implementation of the agreement, and this is very commendable. And I believe, say, even at the level of the United Nations, in the next sitting, the UNOWAS rep of the U.S. General will table them for the Security Council at the UN, and I believe they will also endorse the position where the embassies will take that Sierra Leone. So sufficient pressure will be brought at this time. A monitoring mechanism go there in place. A steering committee go there in place where inclusive and an overarching structure go for there. So it's different a bit from the previous ones, and we hope say this will be better. This report said, did SLPP reject any of these agreements? I tell us say the 10 points so we present, now only the first point. Now SLPP then say, then they go consult. Because now they are above them, because now the president makes the appointments. But on all the other reforms and regulatory issues we mentioned, they agree with everything. The man from Cyprus, he asked, he say, will you inform the moral guarantors and the grassroots? Of course. That is why they always go on air. Different media will inform the people of what they happen, and will keep the moral guarantors very much informed. And in fact, over the next coming days, we'll expect the moral guarantors for react to even some of the comments where they come from the SLPP. The man from Cyprus, may God bless me. He said, these guys know they act in the interest of the people. He said, may God put rank up at them. It's my elect for the rank at them all. He altered the rank at them. He said, we still will not know. Do I know we vote against Lara? Yes, I know the investigation. I think it be done complete. I think the leadership of the party know do I know we vote. I'll get an idea about the one that will be voted against Lara. It's true that we get some MPs that will sell out, but we're glad that this time so far, the MPs that stand by the people of Sierra Leone, and they do the right thing and they don't commit for doing the right thing into the future. The first caller, now they ask whether consequences are there for non-compliance. Well, in diplomacy, there are always consequences. If you don't get for a whole person, and don't get one dozen, but there will certainly be consequences. And ways that they within diplomatic balance where they can go about for ensure say there's reprimand. It's a waiting whose confidence may get in matter very limited, if any. He say if in all of these agreements we reach, if we don't get any discussion about or any agreement for grant immunity from prosecution for anybody, and I believe say there is no such agreement, and I believe say we don't even discuss such an issue in all we meetings. He said because we believe in accountability and want accountability, we will not discuss them, we will not get any such agreement, and we believe so we all for work in the best interest of the people of Sierra Leone. I want to tell you all plenty thank you. We will come again. Today now almost 3 hours. We don't day online together, and I want to appreciate Sengbe Pierre and Baibure for their time. And I give Sengbe Pierre extra 10 marks because now I read the reading and comprehension today. And I hope say Baibure do the comprehension part. And I thank you, and I do very well today. I did miss one of my students, the Arthur. I don't know when Arthur will come back in
Yeah,
class.
it can just know it take permission because they get one or two personal things the way one for address.
Yeah, I see they say you don't shortlist. I really say you don't shortlist.
Shortlist is like
And the aspirants there, they say you don't shortlist 5. I get for shortlist back 3.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you very much. Bye bye.
All right, thank you, Doctor. Thanks for the lectures, and thanks to family members then for always come and listen to the lectures. Thanks for calling both Facebook and YouTube. Likes, una all plenty. Thank you. We will continue for do this. Now that we don't sign for bring una things them we una supposed for know, and for bring una people them as well where they can help we for pass on the information. Once again, una not forget Alicia. Please, not forget, Alicia, we really want for make it go inside the month of April where we do so for go get a well body. So we still hope to now. We still hope to now after God now Alicia hope to not to mama, not to papa, not to brother, not to sister. Now una we don't start time he hope to and he really they look up and we all they look up to now. So please make we make them possible for make able for travel and we get a well body by God in power. We don't put we efforts, may God open more doors them. And you will forgive, will not get it. May God open more doors than for you for making for contribute into Alicia in life. Once again, Mina Kablai from the North, the warrior with the sharpest cutlass. God bless you and God bless Mama Salome.
All right, thank you very much, family members. Now, so they end by God in power this net, and they see you now again tomorrow morning inside the program we call Colres, and tomorrow we they talk about the electoral leakages. Where APC say they want for lock. Remember when Marabi Binkai say they lock all the leakages them, but Nasamba got an hour get. But APC say they want for lock all the electoral leakages them for meet up the 2028 election. So join me inside the program tomorrow morning where na colors. Until then, one for say we love you also very much. Please not forget for like and share. Very much important for let other people and benefit from waiting done they go on inside the country. Until then, one for say thank you and good night.
Yeah, Sierra Leone rise up. This one for the people them. Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. We go move together as one. Oh. It's a leadership, not sacrifice. Ordained by God, not by pride. You feel the people them pain inside. They walk with heart, not hide. From Freetown to Kono side. From Metani to Bo we go unite. He ready for defend we right and bring we future bright.